What's up YouTube? Today I'm going to show you my favorite way to enjoy chicken and rice at home. This is no basic, flavorless chicken that you might be used to. We're going to throw some culture on this bad boy. This is going to be a Thai inspired Pad Ka Prow. Okay, so first thing we're going to need, 4 cloves of garlic. Again, if you want to use more garlic, use more garlic. I found about 4 is enough. All right, we want to finely chop them. Now garlic is super essential in this dish. It's going to create a lot of flavor.
Yeah, boy!
You don't have to go to town on these. Just give it a nice rough chop. Okay, now, red chilies. All right, once again, we're going to slice these chilies. And we're gonna cook the chilies and the garlic together in the pan. It's gonna infuse and it's gonna create an amazing fragrance and aroma to your dish. Okay. Now we have green pepper. Now I'm doing everything by hand because I'm broke and I don't have a food processor. If you have a food processor, a blender, even a pestle and mortar, just to speed things up, go right ahead. Oh look, it almost looks like the Italian flag, doesn't it? White, red, and green. But no, we're taking this bad boy to Thailand today.
I just laying it in.
Okay, this should be enough. And a few more chops. Okay, now turn on the pan. I'm gonna use our wok today. If you don't have a wok, it's fine. Use a regular frying pan, should be good enough. Now we're gonna generously coat our pan with oil. Perfect. Now, here, remove everything. Don't wait for your pan and the oil to get piping hot. What we want to do is we want to slowly sweat out the flavor of the garlic and the peppers. We want to draw out all that flavor, all that aroma. Okay, we're going to lower it to about like a medium heat. Give it a quick stir. We're gonna add a little tiny bit of salt just to help the sweating process. Good. Now, next we're gonna make our marinade. So we're gonna take a little bowl. We're gonna take about 1.5 spoons of soy sauce, spoonful of oyster sauce, and about 1.5 tablespoons to 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. Now, I love using fish sauce for seasoning. It adds a really good hidden depth of flavor and draws out this wonderful taste of the dish. I highly recommend it if you haven't tried it. It's all about matching to your personal taste. Okay, give it a nice stir. Nothing crazy. Check up on our garlic and peppers. Okay, now you see this? Beautiful, real beautiful. Now, we're gonna turn up our heat, okay? We're gonna cook our chicken, our ground chicken in very high heat. Because what we wanna do is we don't wanna boil the chicken, we wanna sear it, we wanna add color to it. Remember, no color, no flavor, okay? So, add our ground chicken. Usually, Pad Ka Prow is enjoyed with ground pork. More often than not, it's actually enjoyed with any type of minced meat. Ground pork is really good. So if you don't have any dietary restrictions or you're not worried about anything, I'd recommend using ground pork. It's phenomenal. I'm using ground chicken today because you want to be a little bit healthy, you know. especially during this time when we could all share a little bit of love, can't we? We can't love each other if our heart's not healthy. Remember that. And what we're gonna do with our wooden spoon, we're gonna just break up our chicken. Break it up so we don't have little meatballs, all right? We're not making meatballs. This is a ground meat dish. Now, let me tell you, the biggest mistake people make when frying off ground meat, and this goes with like any type of bolognese sauce or whatever, chili, is they move on to the next step too soon, okay? Ground meat, especially if you get store-bought ground meat, it contains a lot of moisture. We need to draw out all the moisture, let it evaporate in the pan, and then color the meat first, all right? If you don't do that, it just becomes this boiled grayish color. It's not appetizing at all, and it just doesn't taste good. All right? So make sure, take your time, work the pan, color the meat, evaporate all the moisture that comes out. I don't know if you can tell, but this is the moisture I'm talking about right here. You want to get rid of all that. That's nasty. Come on. You see me? You can still see me breaking up the meat. And we don't want chunks. We want really grounded out beef. Chicken. Ground meat. Now that I see that the water has evaporated a bit and created a little lull, but before I move on to the next step, we're gonna enjoy this chicken and rice dish with a fried egg on top. So, on my egg pan, I'm gonna light up my egg pan, heat up some oil. And then as it cooks, we're gonna fry an egg over top. Put it to medium heat. Now, I'm gonna add a little sugar on the meat. What the sugar does, it helps caramelizes the meat. It's about a tablespoon of sugar. And tenderizes. In Korean, we call this phenomenon yeotgate. Go to your Korean girlfriend's mom's house when she's cooking. Go over the pan, just be like, oh, 어머니 yeotgate. See how that works out. And now, made a little lull right here, just like so. Put it back in the pan. We're gonna put our sauce in. We're gonna reduce the sauce into a nice, beautiful glaze. And mix it around, give it a good mix. Oh man, you could just smell the flavor of the soy sauce, the fish sauce. We're introducing a lot of bold flavors here. This is so good, I'm gonna tell you. It's so simple to make. Now, the chicken is fully cooked. The sauce is well ingrained in every bit of chicken here. Now, usually at this step, we would add some Thai basil. I couldn't find any Thai basil, but a great alternative that I found is using some fresh arugula. I think the peppery flavor of the arugula works phenomenally in this dish. We turn the heat off. We're gonna just let the residual heat cook down the arugula a little bit, just wilt it. We don't wanna cook it down too much because we wanna keep some of that freshness that it has to this dish. All right, we're gonna have a well-balanced meal. Okay, beautiful. Now, for the finale, we got a bowl of hot white rice. If you want to use brown rice for some bizarre reasons that I can't tell why, go ahead and use brown rice. It's up to you. I'm team white rice, baby. Beautiful. Oh man. I really wish you guys could smell my kitchen right now. It's amazing. Okay. got our chicken Pad Ka Prow. And we're gonna top it with a sunny side up egg with a crispy bottom. Beautiful, simple, healthy Pad Ka Prow. All under in like what, 10 minutes? Super simple. Try this recipe at home. And if you like it, or even if you don't, please press like and subscribe. Help me get some YouTube money. I'm broke, baby. Times is tough. Help me out, okay? Enjoy.